Let's begin with some question. Did you ever experience when you want to change something in your life, you will start to questioning yourself, will these changes lead me to lose my friend or my secure feeling in my life? Or will you have to deal with judgment and criticism? At the same time, you are dealing with your own self-doubt about what you are up to. This should be a question. Thinking it's hard. Being honest to yourself about what you want, it's hard. And start making changes, that's even harder. Hello everyone, my name is Ratu Diva Fatqinabila. I'm excited to be here today to talk about the topic that affects us all, self-sabotage. We all have dream and aspiration, but sometimes we find ourselves getting in our own way. In this occasion, I want to explore what is self-sabotage, how it manifests, and how can we use our inner knowing to overcome it. So let's start with this picture. You heard that change could be great and look something like this, but all you can picture in your mind is something like this. Because these changes could impact you so much, it's like creating a snowball or domino effect in your life. You will do everything you can to make this feeling go away until you end up doing nothing. It's called self-sabotage. So let's find out about what is the self-sabotage. It's when we do things that stop us from successing or maybe feeling good about ourselves. It's like the little voices in your head that say, you will fail or you are not good enough. In the book of The World of Art by Stephen Pressfield, refer this part of us as the resistance. It's the part that keep us doing things that we know we need to do. It's kind of like that friend that we all have. Like they seem like they want the best for us, but secretly they're trying to sabotage our every move because us becoming successful make them feel maybe uncomfortable. Like this friend, when you were trying to stick to a good routine, you start studying early to prepare for the test, and they really want to have some movie time together. And maybe they say like, come on, skip one day of study will not make you fail your class. Or maybe they say, don't push yourself too hard, you need to relax, you need enjoyment in your life. And eventually, you give in. You watch the movie and tomorrow there's a guilty feeling. And you say that, oh my God, that friend got in my way. But in reality, that friend didn't go on your way. You got in your own way again. To find the self-sabotage, there are some indicators. The first one we talk about, avoid taking risks. Those times when you are wake up in the middle of the night filled with excitement about new project, a dream, or a new goal. You feel energized and ready to take action. But then, when the sun rises, the excitement often fades. Different voices start to speak up and say something like, what if I fail? Or others are already doing this, maybe I shouldn't. Or who am I to pursue this dream? The doubts start to creep in and suddenly you are not so sure anymore. And then second is procrastinating. If you are the type of person that procrastinate and you avoided the thing that you need to do, instead of maybe for example, finish your assignment. You choose to put the difficult task aside and start opening social media by scrolling TikTok or maybe watching Netflix. Because that relieves you from anxiety in the moment. So it's like give you quick dopamine with entertainment. And in the long term, even though you know it's not good, but your brain already learning that avoidance equal to relief. So it will reinforce habit which make you harder to face challenges in the future. And then the third is perfectionism. Perfectionism in self-sabotage means waiting for everything to be perfect before taking action. This will slow things down or maybe stop progress completely. It happens when you're trying to control everything to avoid anxiety, or maybe for searching the perfect solution instead of taking action. Instead of doing this, you could just start. Things don't need to be perfect. You can improve as you go. But in reality, you doesn't let this thing happen. Because of that, you're stuck in the cycle of self-sabotage. Let's talk about this cycle. It's all working when you start your goal. When you want to achieve something like business or maybe lose some weight and start study, there a feeling of discomfort show up. Fear of failure, self-doubt, or overwhelming make you feel uneasy. And instead of starting, you delay or distract yourself to avoid discomfort. And then there's a guilty feeling and shame. You are regret you are not doing what you need to do. And to numb this emotion, you will escape. You need distraction. For example, from the food or social media. And then you feel bad about yourself. You call yourself lazy and feel like a failure. This same pattern happens again and keep you stuck in the cycle of self-sabotage. Because of that, there's a cause of inaction. For example, we try to think about an inspiring entrepreneur with a great idea who never launched the idea because of fear. And the other's company executed idea and later on it's become unbelievably success. Or maybe we can start thinking about an artist who create a beautiful work but they terrify of rejection. And they never put their work out there. And then decades later, maybe somebody find their work and put it on the museum and it worth like hundreds of dollars. But the artist is no longer to be seen. Or maybe we can thinking about a stay-at-home parents who want to go back to school but keep putting it off. Maybe they say like, oh, it's just not the right time. And before they know, the kids are out of the house and there's an emptiness. They feel unfulfilled and they're wondering, now what if I do this or what if I do that? These are just a few examples of how we can kill our dream before they even have the chance to live. To overcome this, we can start by the power of inner knowing. This brings me to the concept of inner knowing. It's the part of you that know what you need to do. It's like the intuition, the gut feeling. It's the inner voices that tell you what is the right for you. It will encourage you to choose your dream and also remind you that you can do this. But this voice have two things. It can be a helpful guidance or maybe a self-sabotage. Because it can also fill your mind with negativity and self-doubt. To success, we have to listen to the voices that believe in you instead of the voices that block your back. So when the self-doubt creeps in, you have to trust your inner knowing and take action anyway. So let's talk about how to connect with your inner knowing. Firstly, you have to acknowledge your fear. Start by recognizing the fear that holds you back by journaling, like write them down. This helps to bring them into light and make them less powerful. And then second, you can practice mindfulness. You can take a moment to meditation or deep breathing that help you to connect with your inner self. And you start to questioning yourself, what do I truly want? And the most important is take small step. Commit to taking one small step action toward your dreams. It could be simple as write down your dream, your idea, or starting to vision your idea with your friends. And this is the reminder for all of us that error is the part of the process. So mistake is normal and necessary for growth. No one success without them. And a growth mindset means believing in skill and success come from learning, not just talent. So if you fail, it's okay. Instead of giving up, you can just pause and reflect, adjust and improve, and keep moving forward. And I want to leave you with powerful quotes by Stephen Pressfield. Start before you're ready, don't prepare, begin. The real enemy is not your lack of preparation or the challenges ahead. The enemy is self-sabotage, the excuses, the fear that holds you back. So I encourage you to embrace your inner knowing, don't let sabotage block your path, and you have the power to pursue your dream and creating the life that you want. Thank you for your time and attention. That's all for me. See you.